The story of proverb A bone in the wound. Once upon a time, a butcher was cutting meat in his shop when his hand slipped. The sharp knife sliced deep into his palm. Blood poured out, and the pain made him groan. "This won't do," he muttered, wrapping his hand in cloth. "I must see the physician." The physician was an experienced, sharp-eyed man. He cleaned the wound carefully and looked closely. Deep inside the cut, he noticed something white and hard, a small piece of bone lodged in the flesh. The physician saw it clearly, yet he said nothing. Calmly, he told the butcher, "This is a deep wound. You must come every day so I can treat it." Relieved, the butcher nodded. The next day he returned, his hand still throbbing, carrying a bundle of fresh meat. "For your trouble, doctor," he said politely. The physician smiled, applied a soothing ointment, and bandaged the wound. The pain eased, but the wound did not heal. Day after day, the same thing happened. The butcher came daily, each time bringing meat as a gift. Each time the physician renewed the bandage and applied ointment. "Why isn't it healing?" the butcher asked anxiously. "Deep wounds need patience," the physician replied. Nearly a month passed. The butcher grew tired, but he had no choice. One morning, however, he arrived to find the physician gone. He had traveled to another city. Instead, the physician's young son examined the wound. He frowned and said, "How strange. There's a piece of bone stuck inside." Using small forceps, he carefully removed the bone, cleaned the wound thoroughly, and dressed it properly. Within days, the butcher's hand healed completely. The pain vanished, and he returned happily to his work. Weeks later, the physician returned home. Days passed, and the butcher did not come. Surprised, the physician said to himself, "What happened to that wound?" He went to the butcher's shop and found him cutting meat easily with both hands. "So," the physician asked, "your hand has healed?" "Yes," the butcher replied. "Your son cured it." The physician went home and summoned his son. "What did you do to that wound?" he asked. "There was a bone stuck inside," the son answered. "I removed it." The physician lowered his head and said bitterly, "I had seen the bone lodged in the wound, but I did not remove it because of the free meat." The proverb "a bone in the wound" is used to describe a situation where someone deliberately leaves a problem unsolved in order to gain ongoing benefit from it. Instead of healing the issue, they keep it alive for personal profit. In modern life, this proverb applies to people, businesses, or even organizations that offer temporary solutions instead of real ones. Repairers who fix things halfway, service providers who create dependency, or systems that preserve problems because their existence depends on them. A bone in the wound is a small hidden issue that causes long-term pain, kept there not by ignorance, but by greed.